Good morning, grade 7 students. Good morning, parents of grade 7 students. Welcome to another day of online learning and teams. This is Mr. Aaron here, and I'm going to explain your tasks for today. Okay, first, if you look on we have a new Teams page, okay? It's just transferred over from the old one. There's a link on the old page to get here. If you have not been added yet, I'll show you where it's at. So if you're still on the old Teams, you will see a link which is right here. It says yesterday, posted at 12:42. If you click that, then you will find the new page right here. Now also, just to let you know, Miss Melanie, your teacher, has posted a notice. There are still many students who need to hand in their T2 poetry projects, so those are due today. So please make sure you have completed that. Those should have actually been turned in already. So let's get to the task for today then. All right, so we're going to be looking at writing now, and in middle school we'll be using a format called Step Up to Writing. So that I'm going to walk through it with you today. Now I'm going to explain it to you, and then you will practice writing your own paragraph on the play that we have read in the past 2 days, Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. So on your page, you will first see this assignment, compose a paragraph. Oh, by the way, make sure you are doing attendance also. So you could click on the attendance and take that. Then go to the assignment. Now when you click on view assignment, all right, see assignments, go to, okay, this is what it will look like for you. So it says compose a paragraph. Choose one option. All right, now there are 3 options, A, B, and C. I'm going to explain those options for you in this video. And then if you open it up, you will see what it looks like. So it looks a little strange, right? You're like, this isn't how I normally write a paragraph. Well, that's okay. This is our first week of doing this. As we progress, we will not have a template like this. All right, but notice we have a topic sentence. We have our first, second, and third details, so they're detail sentences, and a closing sentence. Now in here, you can actually have more than one sentence. You can have 2 to 3. That is okay, and that's what I'm going to explain for you today. So let's take a look. What is this hamburger paragraph? Well, before we get there, let's go over what our 3 topics are. Now, Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. The first topic is something everyone should be able to do. Write a summary of Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. Just choose 3 main events from the story. So you could say first, what happens first in this story? So think of when Gluskabe is with his grandmother Woodchuck in the wigwam. And then what happens in the middle of the story? And then how is the story resolved? What is the resolution of the story? So you write 1 paragraph with 3 ideas. Option B, and again, you're only choosing 1. Option B, write a paragraph about 3 characters from Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. So you want to describe the character in the paragraph, each character. So we have, actually you tell me, who are characters from Gluskabe and Old Man Winter? See if you can name at least, let's say, 4 characters. I'll give you about 30 seconds. Name as many characters as you can remember. Go. Okay, let's take a look. Well, you have Gluskabe, right? You have Grandmother Woodchuck. You have Old Man Winter. Who else do you have? Remember the Summerland people. The Summerland people. Now, you also have the crows. You have the crows. So the crows, they're speaking, aren't they? So since the crows are speaking, what literary device do we call that? Giving a human quality to something that's not a human. They're personified. Right? We have personification there. We show them as humans. So you will choose 3 characters and describe each in the paragraph. Our last one is a little more interesting to me. It's write a paragraph about the technical elements of drama from Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. Now, what does a technical element mean? Well, you have the set of the drama. Now, if you remember from yesterday and the day before, we talked about what set is. What is set? What do you remember of set? And how is set and setting, how are they related? Remember set? Set is the construction of the stage. So how the stage is built. So for example, the setting might be in the forest. Setting is time, place, and weather. Setting, time, place, and weather. So setting might be in the forest. So in the construction of the stage, they might have a tree or something that shows a forest, or a wooden bench, something that represents the forest. So set. Also costumes, meaning what they're wearing. So think of what would Gluskabe be wearing? What would Old Man Winter be wearing? And also, if you have people on the stage acting as a crow, the bird, what would they be wearing? So also the lights, think of how the lights are, the sound, the makeup they might be wearing. So remember those, what is that called, where they have directions? Stage directions. So in the play, there were stage directions. And stage directions informed the reader, the actors, the people doing the play, what it should look like, what the actors should be wearing, what should be on the stage. So you will choose 3 of these to explain in a paragraph, and then you provide examples from Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. So you say first, costumes, and explain what they are, and then say, for example, in Gluskabe and Old Man Winter, and explain what costumes they would be wearing. So that's the third option. All right, so this is what this looks like then. You have a Hamburger paragraph. You have your topic sentence, which tells the reader the main idea, what the paragraph is going to be about. Supporting sentence, and this gives details about the topic, supporting sentence 2 and 3, and a conclusion sentence. So let's walk through a paragraph together. How about learning English? This is English class, right? And we all love to learn English. Maybe. Well, let's assume you like to learn English. Oh my God, there's so many words. Look at this. That looks huge. That looks like it's going to take forever, right? Wrong. If you look at this paragraph, it looks like a lot. But what we're going to do is break it down step by step. First, we start with color coding. You think, where are all these colors? I don't like that. I like this better. Okay, let me explain why. This is called step up to writing. Step up to writing, it's like stairs. You're taking a step. You go one step at a time. Don't think of it all together. Just take one step at a time. So let's start with the first step, our topic sentence. What are we writing about? So this topic sentence, there are many reasons why I like to learn English. That's a topic sentence. So now I'm going to write a paragraph about this. So my first idea, if I ask you, why do you like to learn English? Can you think of 3 reasons? Well, let's think of one. First, it is a language spoken by people all over the world. So note I have green, okay? Green tells me I go, I start. Like you're in your car, you're driving, and you see a green light, and you're like, woohoo, I'm going. So this is your go sign. Then you get to yellow. Yellow is like, okay, slow down. I've got my first idea. And then you give an example, a second sentence about that first idea, and it's stop. So first, it is a language spoken by people all over the world. And so how does that help you? Well, this way I can communicate, meaning talk with, and understand people almost anywhere I go. So now we can kind of go again. Let's go slow. We have our second idea now. Notice it's in yellow again. So second, I can complete all of my work better in my other subjects. Social studies, science, and math are all taught in English. This will help me in my life and when I get to the university. Stop. So again, your second idea is about completing your work. Like when you go to science class, math class, social studies class, art class, your teacher's going to speak to you in English. It's the language that we're learning in. At home, we may speak other languages, of course, but in our classes, of course, there are some exceptions. You know, if you take Arabic or Islamic, you might have, or if you take French, your teacher might be speaking French. But in your other classes, the language of instruction is going to be English. So the more you learn English, the better you're writing, the better you're speaking, the better you'll be in your life. Now, third, here's the third reason. So again, yellow again. It's my third idea. So notice first in yellow, second in yellow, third in yellow. Third, I can understand the words to some of my favorite songs. Think when you go to a restaurant or you go to the mall, now you can't go to the mall or probably not a restaurant because we're in quarantine. We're stuck in our house, right? You're stuck listening to me somewhere in your house. So here we are. Just imagining, you can, but, you'll hear music in English everywhere you go. And some of you, you listen to music or maybe videos on YouTube, movies in English. You go to the mall when you can go to the mall, to the movie theater. When it opens again, you can watch a movie in English. So third, I can understand the words to some of my favorite songs. All over the world, people listen to music in English. So conclusion. So now we're agreeing again because we're done. We're almost done. So in conclusion, English is very important for me in my life and for my future. Note, this is very similar to the topic sentence. There are many reasons why I like English. Well, this is a conclusion of it. And then that's it. This is your paragraph. So when you first looked at it and you saw all these words, it looked like too much, mister, too much. But it's not. It's not. If you go back step by step, again, step up to writing. First step, topic sentence. Second step, your first idea about your topic sentence. Then you take the next step, your second idea, your third idea, and your conclusion sentence. And that's it. That's it. Done. So here it is. That is our hamburger paragraph example. So now you will go back to these three options. Choose one. Choose one, and you have your topic sentence. So your topic sentence is going to be something like this, Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. Tell me about three main events. So your topic sentence is going to have the words Gluskabe and Old Man Winter and about three main events. The second one, if you choose option B, your topic sentence will say something about three characters from Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. If you choose option C, your topic sentence of your paragraph will say something about the technical elements of drama and Gluskabe and Old Man Winter. So your topic sentence is almost already written. And from there, you just think of, if you're option A, who are three main characters? What can I say about them? Or three main events. B, three main characters. C, three technical elements. And that's it. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you for joining us in online learning. When you are finished, you can post your paragraph, and hope everyone has an excellent day. Thank you. Bye.